Hey guys, Ancient Warrior. Countdown's in place. We got about 30 days, 30 something days. Dems take the house, take control of the house. So folks, what I'm going to tell you is, now is the time to start buying ammunition. Start buying what they call large capacity magazines. I don't care if you got an AK, an AR, a P90 or what. Get all the magazines bought you can afford. I saw a write-up last night. The president's fixing to sign the ban on the bump stock. And there's no grandfather clause, guys. If you own a bump stock, there's no grandfather clause. So if you have it on a weapon, you need to get it off that weapon and either turn it in or conceal it. Personally, myself, I'm not going to tell you to break the law. You need to buy as much ammunition as possible. Unless you live in Massachusetts, New York, California, one of those communist states that you have to have that silly card and you're only allowed so many rounds a month. And again, I'm not going to suggest breaking the law like going over to Arizona or to Nevada or New Mexico or Texas and buying ammunition. You know, that would be bad form on my part. And the Dems have already said, you know, Maxine the Mouth has already said she's going to pull the bankers in to find out why they were repossessing people's homes. I got a hot flash for her. I can tell her why. They wasn't making payments. You know, I saw the story up front and personal here where I live. You had people who bought McMansions. And by God, what went down? The interest rate was going by what the stock market did, had a fluctuating interest rate, instead of an APR. And guess what happened? You got it, folks. The payment rose past what most people could afford to pay. And the reason I know about this, there was a family right here in town, bought a McMansion, bought them a big McMansion, and if I remember right, it was over $300,000. And then with the interest rate and everything on it, their payments went to almost $3,000 a month on this house. And they couldn't keep up. But she wants to know why they didn't pay it. Well, these greedy realtors were not verifying. Banks were not verifying income. Because it was suggested that they, relax the requirements. A lot of cities, a lot of families. But so did the cities. They took a beating. Cities like Dallas and Houston and Las Vegas. At one point in Las Vegas, I've got a friend who's a realtor in Las Vegas. Guys, they were bulldozing 3 and 4 and 5 year old homes because it was cheaper to have a vacant lot, than it was to have the house there. There were some people who had houses that they lived in them for up to 6 years without making a payment for the last 5 years. Because banks were trying to find ways not to repossess. They didn't want the houses back. And the ones they did get back, hell, most of them were no longer sellable because they were gutted. The people stole all the copper wiring and the pipes and, air conditioning units. All the copper was gone. Light switches, fans, everything. But now is the time to start buying magazines. If you got an AR or an AK, and you wanted a 75 or 100 round magazine, now's the time to do it. Right now. I don't think they have a supermajority in the House. But if they do, we just hide it. I'm sure that they'll be the ones that you already own will be grandfathered. So with that being said, folks, don't break the law, but get your equipment together and get prepared. With that being said, next week sometime, I'm going to be doing a program on my version of the Minuteman kit and why you need it. Alright? With that being said, have a blessed day. Have a great day. And remember, if you're preparing, if you're prepping, you live in free America. If you're not, oh well. Have a good day.